What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing today? I'm your host, Lionheart.
I am the Dark Garo.
We are
the Apex,
and we're here to watch a new episode of Wistoria, Wand,
and Sword.
I almost felt like you were going to hit my microphone just now.
I know how to aim.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're continuing on. We find out that those who get chosen by certain factions within the tower,
They automatically are chosen.
Well, yeah, by your choice. So your white cloak changes to the color that you're assigned to. But there are some that don't get picked, and when they don't get picked, they have a way to prove
their worth.
Yeah, which means you could get drafted. You just have to prove what you can against a bunch of, I think there were golems, right?
Yes, golem.
Yeah, so to see how many they could defeat, how they use their magic, and see what happens. And we already know how Will can do with normal monsters, so we feel like golems are very easy for him to do, especially with this new upgrade that he got. That's no problem. And, you know, they want to focus on Julius a little bit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Julius, because fuck that prissy ice asshole right there. Like, I don't want him to advance or anything. I don't like him ever since the first season. I don't care if you work with Will. I still think he's an asshole. So, like I said, if you don't get picked and he stays on the bottom level of that tower, good. Let him be in the mage graveyard. I don't give a shit, okay? I just want to see my boy Will be where he deserves to be. And hopefully, if, you know, which they will be impressed, hopefully Elfie can draft him. I'm hoping.
If the other people don't draft him.
It's a good question. It's a good point, but like I said, they got to be open-minded to that, because it's, again...
Yeah, but don't forget, there's not only the other 5. There's also the Earth, the Shadow...
Well, that's why I said multiple factions.
And the Winds.
Yeah, like I said, multiple factions. I'm not saying only the ones from the Magia Banderas. So, anyway, we're going to get onto this episode. Let's get to it to see our boy Will kick some ass and let him get that color cloak of his
and the symbol.
Yes, yes. Anyway, set this up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and...
Slice!
Go! Stop calling him laggard. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we saw this clip already, but...
Yeah, she could cut through the shield.
Yep. It's a survival thing. Yeah, because he absorbed that magic. No, it looks the same.
No, it was a glimpse. Did you saw the glimpse when he was falling down?
Nah. Yeah, recognize. Recognize our boy Will. So it does change based on that. Oh!
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Oh!
No, wait.
Fire!
Oh, I forgot there were multiple symbols.
Earth!
Even the dark factions.
I feel like there's a twist.
Nah, I know who Will's choosing.
No, I feel like there's a twist.
What, on his choice?
One of the... not his choice. Someone always backstabs him.
Wait.
See? There's always someone that's always backstabbing.
I swear to God, I always hate when there's always that one motherfucker that's...
That's why I say there's always something. We already know who he's gonna choose. Yeah, but you know what? I bet they're gonna summon a creature that's gonna be more deadlier than the golem.
What these mages had trouble time doing, and he did it with a breeze. I think he just absorbs it and then it changes, you know?
Yeah, but what if he only makes him fight by himself? If I know all my anime and all the freak people, I bet they're gonna make some monster that is made of slime or whatever to turn acid and by themselves, so he can still know other people's magic.
Well, I was talking about if he was in Super Smash Brothers,
Super Smash Brothers.
I was just commenting what he would do. No, then it's like melee at this point.
Because Kirby could suck his ability.
No, yeah, it would be. What are you talking about? There were high skill mages that couldn't even beat these. Wow, that's some harsh words for you to say about the dwarves.
Damn, I hate I'm always right.
What the hell? What?
Slime monster!
我々が逆に言えばその粘液性の肉体は魔力を生み出せるものには絶対に倒せない。
Oh, I get the point. Physical objects are not gonna work. That's the point he's making.
一戦だけでも見させてもらおう。マギアベンネの身としても言わなくてはならない。塔は魔法世界の頂点。自ら魔法を扱えない剣がのし上がっていい道理はない。肉体を粘液状にできるなら、なぜコアも同じ粘液状にできないと思った。
Shit.
なめるなよ。魔導の極地。塔。
Even if it's an electric discharge, couldn't he absorb that a little bit?
Yeah, he could.
もうハイメイジなんだ。俺たちの魔法でもビースってやつが使えるなら。
What the hell?
余計なことをする。すでにここは諸君らのオーディションではない。
わー。
する異端審問会だ。じゃないだろう。お前は。
Like I said, what if he just turns into that form? If he can.
無駄でしょう。彼はやはり資格が伴わない。
Oh, you bitch. Are you kidding me with
彼
this?
には無職のまま我らが上院の末席に名を連ねてもらうのがよろしいかと。ディベンデを打ち倒したあのウィースの力はかけねなしに凄まじいものでした。
Yeah, you do not want to piss her off.
ダダをこねる子供のように怒るものじゃないよ。ギャーギャーとめんどくせえざ合わせるども。
Oh, so we're gonna speed it up.
テルミナリアの被害を受けて各派閥は失った人員の補充が急務となっているの。だから今年は特例として1週間後にセカンドブルームが予定されているわ。今日祝福を受けられなかったあなたたちは次の開催でこそ奮起なさい。ウィルス・セルフォルト、あなたもね。そういうことでいいですよね。上院もマギアベンデ様たちも。当のルールはただ一つ、価値を示すことなんですから。
いいだろう。他ならない私たちも価値を示し続けてマギアベンデに至ったのだ。
Still, that's not the result I wanted, though.
What did she say? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because Elfie would have started killing. Everyone's going their separate ways.
And she's blushing.
無駄な時間をため息すら出ない。いや、おかしくて。
How is it
お
funny?
かしい。
And I'm getting tired of seeing that every fucking time, man. I'm really tired of that. Because I thought we were getting his place, and then all of a sudden someone had to stop it.
何度だって絶対乗り越えてやる。ああいった輩はあなた様の好みかと。
Underdog. Got it.
That still doesn't answer my question. Like, why didn't he pick him?
Because he's gonna pick him in the next round, the next blessing.
So you're saying that when he proves to be more stronger, that's when he's gonna be mine. That's
Like you say, he prefers someone who go under and then they prove up. So he already is under, now he's gonna prove up.
Alright.
魔法を除いたこの7属性に新しいアプローチをする必要がある。無能者の僕はこの現象を分析して魔力の応用さえできれば
昨日の開催が終わってからぶっ続けて一晩中勉強。
That's true. A magic stone would probably be the case if you can input into the sword.
Like I said, it's almost
ちょっ
like
といい
Green
ラ
Master.
ーナエマ・クレバーよ。私たち次の開催までダンジョンに潜ろうと思うの。乗員からは許可ももらってるわ。
あの番人を倒すには、それこそ全員で協力して特訓するしか手はなさそうだからな。俺たちも炎の派閥に入って、シオンを追いかけたいんだ。
だから一緒にどう？こんなことで今まで私たちがやってきたことは消えないけど。
I'm sorry, what?
ユリウス？
今のお前に必要なのは仲良しこよしこっこじゃない。ウィースとかいう力を制御することだ。私もイグノールたちのように。お前のことを仲間だと思
I'm
ってい
sorry, what? What?
ありがとう、ユリアス。お願いするよ。
Did he?
のため
For the sake of, how does this help you?
マリア様の幼馴染だという
For his friend, the Ice Lady.
ポイントを稼ぐ。するな落ちこぼれ。今すぐ特訓を。
Maybe you can stop calling him laggard.
Makes sense. And he fell for it.
Kiki, why did you stop him?
凍てつきささやき静まり前何十年それは守護者にしてことねフリード・ガルニアスそのウィースとかいう力を自分だけで発動できるようにするんだ
I get what he's saying.
分析しておいて
他者の魔法を装填、外部の魔力に依存しているのであって、ウィースを発動するための魔法を自分で用意するのはそもそもの矛盾というか、今やろうとしているのは0から1を生み出す行為であって、新しい魔法を創出するに等しいから。
He sounds like Midoriya right now.
たとえ私の
He'll have been accustomed to it.
一生魔力を定着させてしまえばお前の魔法になるだろう
See?
お前の今の状態が出力100だとしても100分の1でも1000分の1でも
I thought about something else. No, I understand his point, but I just thought something else.
間違いなくあのウーツだどんな弱い魔力でも浴びれば砕け散ると目的から逆
Makes
算
sense, right? You're fighting magical creature. Every time you fight magical creature, don't you get their essence magic inside the store?
That's it. It's probably a good point on
繊
that.
細な魔力の定着と持続力が求められる。
Because every creature, every people are using magic. Meaning you're taking the magic and putting it in the store.
But it's not, but his sword isn't like the like Asta's sword.
But it seemed like it will be.
ありがとう、ユリアス。
Who's that?
I know. I was just gonna say. And who's watching them?
顔張るね。
Could be.
二人のた
Whoa! I like the hair.
めるかしら。
Stacked up too. Okay, we were trying to say more about the whole thing of the idea that Julius is bringing up to Will, and I understand his point where he's going with because it's almost like this, okay? And I'm gonna use another example. When Cell was a problem in Dragon Ball Z and they had to think of a way to be stronger than a Super Saiyan, Goku had the idea to tell Gohan to maintain by staying in a Super Saiyan level because by then they already will have to and they wouldn't have wasted time to powering up. By doing that, they'll have become stronger by getting used to it as if they was in a normal form. So,
And that's how Gohan became Super Saiyan 2.
and Goku as well. Well, actually, no. Gohan is the only one that truly went Super Saiyan 2. Everyone else just went to a stronger Super Saiyan because you have to have the lightning surrounding around you to say that.
Then Goku became Super Saiyan 2 and 3.
Well, hold on, Goku and Vegeta. Then.
Yeah.
But that's not that. The point that I'm trying to say is that by having him using the Whis ability, whether the element, if he gets accustomed to starting, like if he focuses on the ice element and just keep focusing and focusing and focusing, and then when he's gotten
Second
accustomed,
nature.
yeah, like it has to be second nature to the point that he can just activate it because he's been accustomed to using it. He knows what it
And
feels
then
like.
if he get another power, he will customize with fire. Again.
Yeah, it has to be like it has to be like part of your body. Like you should know how you think. It's almost like you knowing how to move your legs, like a baby who's learning how to walk, or you learning how to swim. It's all on the process and practicing and knowing how to do it.
Yes.
You know, it's like once you do, it's like it's almost gonna be like you know how to breathe. You know the process of doing it. You know how to inhale. You know how to exhale.
Yes.
So, but my partner was using a reference like the absorbing thing on the creature, and I said his sword is not like that because it is not like Asta's sword is able to absorb mana, so that is different. If he were to shove it or plunge it into someone, then yes, he can absorb it like he did to one of the Eyes of the Midnight Sun, the beast one, because when he had shoved it in right into his stomach, even though he could
have took the electric power.
Yeah, but it's a discharge. A discharge is more like a defense mechanism. It isn't magical ability.
Either way, the creature is made of magic, and you discharge your electricity. That's still kind of magic. He could have take that power as well.
No, it's not. It's not. I wouldn't count that as the same. I feel it's a defense mechanism. Isn't the same. If it's like an automatic trigger. It's not like you chose it. It's that it just happens. If I touch an eel, I know that if I touch an eel, it's gonna apply some electricity automatically. If I touch a porcupine, it is going to hurt me because it has automatic spikes in its body.
True.
So I feel that I don't think that constitute as the same thing. I do understand your point. I get it and I respect it. I just don't think that's what that is.
Okay.
So, like I said, Will now has to get accustomed, and I think if you start with ice, then move on to the next elements until that's it.
Until you get all the power.
But I am seriously getting tired that every time something good happens to him, somebody is always trying to put him down, and it's pissing me off right now. It really is.
And there was the colorist guy.
Yeah, which wants to use them like a fucking experiment, like
a lab rat.
Like he's Neelef from freaking Kamen Rider Gabu the way he is. Like,
yeah.
I hate those guys. It's like your existence in doing that is impressive, but it's not worthy of higher up. But I can still use you just to
improve
benefit
the magic world.
The non-magical people, so that they can be able to do this, to make be more worthy and everything, to be helpful. It's like saying like, hey, I want to think of a way to help make dwarves more useful than just be short, powerful, non-magical beings.
Mm-hmm.
That's the I hate that when everyone keeps insulting dwarves, man. Like, I don't care. Even if I had magic and everything, I would never disrespect dwarves or any of the other races.
That is true.
Because they pay a contribution, they do their thing, and you can lack something that they are good at that you don't have.
That is true.
As clearly we've seen that even the dwarves can hold themselves off against mage slayers, which of course even the high mages couldn't do well against the mage slayers. So, okay then, you see what I mean? Look at MASH. MASH is full of no magic. MASH, yeah. MASH has no magic.
And he still beat everyone.
Yes, and he can do things that you don't have to keep requiring magic. Because think about this. Look at those who have magical power, but they don't have the talent in them, though.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. It's like you're limited to only certain things, and then it makes you feel worthless. That's how he met his pops.
Mm-hmm.
His adopted father.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But anyway, guys, that was our episode. We look forward to waiting for next week to see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching. If you could do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for the notifications so you don't miss out on content such as this. Otherwise, we got a visual adieu.
Au revoir.
And just say goodbye, good night, bang.
I need some motherfucking views. Views.